Today we are going to study Newton's law, and this is free online coaching, and we are going to study friction. Okay, so guys, first thing, what is the friction? What is the friction? Okay, so guys, in simple language, this simple sense, in one word, friction is opposing force. Opposing, it opposes something. Opposing force. Okay, opposing force, it opposes something. Okay, opposing force. And what oppose? It oppose relative motion. It oppose relative motion between the surface. Okay, relative motion, this term is very important. Relative motion between the surface. Okay, between the surface, it opposes the relative motion between the surface. Okay, and and second important thing is why friction is applied and generated. Okay, okay, so the main reason for friction is that the contact surface, this is a surface of block, this is a surface. Okay, yeah, this is the contact surface. At this point, this is not perfectly smooth. This actual shape of this material is like this. Okay, zigzag shape. Okay, and due to it opposition, the friction is generated. Okay, and in actual sense, in real sense, the friction is it the friction forces force is actually an electromagnetic force. Okay, an electromagnetic force, it generated due to electromagnetism phenomena. Okay, so don't bother, we are not going to deal about what is electromagnetism, how it generated. Okay, and what is, and the question, numerical question related to these things. Okay, so this is just about an information. Okay, so we are not going to discuss about why this is happening, what should be this angle, etc. We are not going to discuss this. Okay, okay, so but you should slightly know about this, that actual shape of the surface is like this, and due to it friction is generated. And if you want to study more about, you go through any book, NCRT, even SC Verma, go to any book, you will read about this. Okay, this step. So this is the main reason of generation of friction. Okay, the main function of friction is to oppose relative motion between the surface. Okay, this term is very important. Okay, the oppose relative motion, it oppose relative motion between the surface. This is very important. Okay, guys, in general, what we say, that friction force always oppose the motion. For example, let's see an example. Let's try to understand things with an example. Yeah, in this, if you look at this, in this picture, if I had applied a force, in this direction, then this is the direction of motion, and friction force is opposite to this. Okay, so what is the common thinking about friction is that common thinking is that friction oppose the motion. Okay, oppose the motion. But this is only partially true, this is not complete true. Okay, for example, I am going to show you a case. Okay, see here, this is a block. Okay, this is a big block. Okay, this is a big block, and this is a small block. Okay, a small block. Okay guys, when apply force, when I apply force F, here, then this big block start moving. Okay, and now this small block will also move. Okay, okay, listen here. Initially this is in rest. And when I apply force, on this big block, then this small block also start moving. The question is why? The question is, it happened in general. Okay, if you want to see, do it. So just keep your pen on your book and try to push your book. Okay, just let's suppose this is your book. This is your book. Okay, this is your book, and here is your pen. This is your pen, let's suppose, and you had apply your force here. Then what happened, that this book start moving, and but why your pen start moving? In general, it happened that your pen will also move, but why? Because if I draw the freeboard, if we draw the, listen guys, to analyze the things, we have to think the things in physics, in physics way, and okay, physicist way. Okay, so to analyze the things, we have to draw the freeboard diagram. If we are going to draw freeboard diagram, so let me draw the freeboard diagram of this pen, or otherwise this block. So what I get, if I am going to draw freeboard diagram of this a small block. Okay, so here is the mg, and this is n. Okay, here is the mg, this is the n. Okay, and but initially this is in rest, and certainly if I applied force here, then this block start moving. The question is initial. Okay, this is a small block. Let me write it here. Let me write it S M, small block. Okay, SB, small block. Okay, what is the initial velocity? V naught is equal to 0. And what is the final velocity? V. But there is no force in this horizontal direction. Why this start moving? Why this start moving? This is a question. Why? Okay, and it has acceleration. It has acceleration because there is change in velocity, and initially it is rest, and finally it has velocity. This means there must be a force. There must be a force here. But who has applied the force? Because there is only two force. Okay, this is N, this is mg. Who has applied the force? The question is here, who has applied this force? Why this block start moving? Guys, here this start moving due to friction. Okay, so I will explain you why and how. Okay, but here there is some force, and this force is friction. Okay guys, okay, and if you want to understand this right now, then you think about relative motion. Okay, you have to think about relative motion. The function of friction is to oppose relative motion between the surfaces. Okay, what is the function of friction? Is to oppose relative motion between the surfaces. Okay, so you should think about what should be the relative motion between big block and small block. Okay, and here who has helped in moving of this small block is friction. Okay, you have to think why. I will explain about these things later. Why? Think about yourself. Okay, you should think about this by yourself. Okay,